I'm Amy Cherry. 6 people were arrested over the Biketoberfest weekend and charged with driving under the influence. Flagler County Sheriff's deputies made more than 250 traffic stops between Thursday and Sunday, and Sheriff Rick Staley says his increased patrols and signboards on major roadways helped to keep the highways safe. No deaths were reported within Flagler County.
This portion of WNZF Local News, a service of the Daytona Beach International Airport. Fly to the Big Apple in a New York minute on JetBlue from the Daytona Beach International Airport.
If you were told you were ineligible for disaster assistance in a letter from FEMA, your fight may not be over. FEMA is urging residents not just to accept the initial response and to file an appeal if they truly think they're eligible for disaster relief monies. They say residents who were underinsured or suffered uninsured losses can appeal within 2 months' time of submitting the initial paperwork. All appeals should explain why you think the decision or the amount is incorrect, as well as your 9-digit FEMA registration number and your 4-digit disaster number, along with the date of appeal. If you need help, call the FEMA hotline at 1-800-621-3362 or visit disasterassistance.gov. Honors for 2 Flagler school administrators. Peter Killeen has the story.
Ben Osipian, principal at Old Kings Elementary School, has been named the 2017-2018 Flagler Schools Principal of the Year. And Catherine Crook, who works at Indian Trails Middle School, is the Flagler Schools Assistant Principal of the Year. Osipian's been at Old Kings since 2015. A 2004 grad of SUNY Cortland, he first served as an assistant principal, then principal at another school district in the state. Crook began working with Flagler Schools in June 2008 as a math and science teacher, then became assistant principal last year. She graduated from the University of North Florida in 2005. Both honorees are now eligible for state honors. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Peter Killeen.
The Palm Coast Fire Department recently taught the importance of fire safety to more than 7,000 students within Flagler schools during National Fire Prevention Week. John Arking reports.
Firefighters visited elementary and charter schools throughout the city of Palm Coast to teach students the importance of every second counts, planned 2 ways out, this year's National Fire Prevention Week theme. Every second counts, planned 2 ways out, reinforces the need for everyone to have an escape plan, and in a fire, seconds count. Fire department personnel hosted small interactive demonstrations at schools, churches, and local restaurants to share fire prevention practices. In November of 2015, a Palm Coast Fire Department fire safety demonstration was credited for saving a 7-year-old student at the Imagine School who used what he had just recently learned to help him and his brother escape from a residential fire in western Flagler County. In addition to the presentations this month, the Palm Coast Fire Department increased its presence on social media to share fire prevention safety tips. John Arking, Flagler's Morning News.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Amy Cherry.